won't believe it, but she has done it again. Carmen Sandiego and a nasty band of crooks have committed another heinous crime against humanity, and we have got some people we're going to train up who hopefully are going to try and put her behind bars. We'll see if we can do it later on in the program, but we'll meet them now. First of all, Bridget. Now, Bridget, I don't want to muck up your last name. Pronounce it for me exactly correctly.
Grainy.
Grainy. I was going to call you a greenie. And then people would think you're like an environmentalist or something like that. It says that you like to be a newsreader when you get older.
Yeah.
Do you? What do you want to be a newsreader for?
Oh, because I like talking and I like using my voice.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Ah, and you're a bit of a comedian.
Oh, yeah, I like telling jokes.
Is it? Have you got a joke you can tell us here? I'm all ears there, Bridget. We'll put you right on the spot there now.
Oh, it's kind of long.
Is it? Well, maybe we'll get back to that later on then. We'll get back. You think about it and cut it down and abbreviate it, and we'll get back to it later on. Stephen, how are you? Stephen Pritchard. Are you good?
Yep.
You like playing cricket and rugby?
Yep.
When you play cricket, do you normally bat or bowl?
Bowl.
Yeah? What sort of do you bowl? Do you bowl spinners, in-swing?
No, it's like medium pace.
Yeah? Have a long run-up?
Sort of, yeah.
You do the old Richard Headley, you know, the old Richard Headley little sidestep that he does at the top of his run. You do that?
Not usually.
Oh, right, okay. Well, we have to wait and see. You might represent New Zealand. Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
Good man. Okay. Sandra. Now, Sandra, pronounce your last name exactly correctly for me again.
Tamakaha.
Tamakaha. Tamakaha. Now, it says that you would like to be a journalist. Mm-hmm. Why do you want to be a journalist, do you think?
I love writing, and mostly about other people, but...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you had any sort of, like, you know, thing you've written published or anything?
Yeah, one of my articles was in the newspaper, The Presto.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What was that about?
My culture, Māori, yeah, based on that.
Excellent. Good stuff. Well, Chief, it's time to check in with you and what's going on in your little corner of the world over there.
Phil.
Yep.
Don't lean on me.
Oh, sorry about that.
As if I haven't got enough on my shoulders as it is. Okay, gumshoes. Carmen Sandiego and her cadre of creepy crooks have struck again. This time, they've pilfered the La Brea tar pits, located in Los Angeles, California. Now, these natural pools of asphalt were formed over 1 million years ago. Prehistoric animals became trapped in the sticky sludge where they were perfectly preserved. This morning, Top Grunge, that slimy swine, skidded up to the pits and swiped them. He plans to wear the bison bones and use the asphalt to build an international speedway. Top Grunge, only his smell is more foul than his deeds. Gumshoes, your mission. Snag the grungy one, return the pits, and then capture Carmen Sandiego.
So we're going to start you off with 50 crime points, and what happens is every correct answer you give after that, we're going to give you another 10. Okay? All right, oh, Chief, your wiseness, what have you got for us so far?
Phil, here's what we know so far. He's planning to pave over the world's first national park. He wants to do wheelies off the Rockies and plug up Old Faithful. Where will Yogi Bear live? Put the bite on him, gumshoes.
We'll get him, Chief, don't you worry about that. To what national park did Top Grunge take the pits? Was it Yosemite, Yellowstone, or Glacier? Now, don't forget those clues that we had. It's the world's first national park. It's near the Rockies, and Old Faithful is located here. All right, lock in your answers. Good work. Whoa, quick answers being locked in there. Bridget, what was yours?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. And what did you have there, Stephen?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. And Sandra, is it going to be a hat trick?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. And you are all right. Well done. Good stuff. So that means that you all got that right. So you've moved up 10 points each. 60, 60, 60. You're all level pegging. Now, we're looking for tar pits and Top Grunge. It's pretty difficult to try and find them, but we have had Acme BugNet working overtime, and they've got a phone conversation they've recorded. Have a look at this.
Carmen, I'm cruising the eastern end of the Great Wall. It's kind of bumpy. Think I'll repave it.
They'll be using your rear for retreads if you don't haul your asphalt out of there. Follow the wall to Shanghai, Guan, where it meets the Gulf of Chile. Then dive in and lay low.
But Carmen, that's water.
Don't worry. It'll take more than just a dip in the sea to clean the grime off of you, Grunge.
I hope you're right. I'd feel naked without my filth.
What a charming guy that Top Grunge is, eh? Sheesh. All right. Okay, here we go, Gumshoes. Name the Chinese province. Hebei, Fujian, or Yunnan. Now, remember those clues. It's a Chinese province. It's at the eastern end of the Great Wall. You follow the wall to Shanghai, Guan, and it's on the Gulf of Chile. All right? Lock in your answers. Oh, you guys are quick locking in the answers. What's your answer there, Bridget?
Yunnan.
Yunnan. And Stephen?
Yunnan.
Yunnan. And Sandra?
Fuyan.
Fuyan. The correct answer is, in fact, Haibei. So, none of you actually got that one there, but plenty of time to still get some more. And this is the perfect time because now it is time for the lightning round. Okay, right. Now, this is a very special round for you gumshoes here because it's a chance for you guys to get some extra crime points. What I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you 3 questions, and the first one to answer each question correctly will win 5 crime points. Okay? Get ready on your buzzers. Here we go. In Newport, the old stone mill is said to have been built by these Scandinavian seafarers. Were these sea warriors Huns, Vandals, or Vikings? Big Stephen with the big thumb.
Was it Vikings?
Vikings is right. Well done, good man. There we go, 5 points to you there, Squire. Now, meaning divine guidance, it's the name of Rhode Island's capital. Is it Westerly, Tiverton, or Providence? Take a guess if you don't know. Oh, Bridget, taking a stab in the dark. What do you got?
Providence.
Providence. Oh, yes, you're right. Well done. Good stuff, see? Pays to have a bit of a gamble every now and again. Good on you. All right. In 1636, Roger Williams left the Massachusetts colony, establishing Providence. He fled Massachusetts to avoid religious persecution from which European country? France, England, or Spain? Sandra?
England?
England is right. Good stuff. Got yourself 5 points there. So it's all level pegging still. Bridget, you're on 65. Stephen, you're on 65. And Sandra, you're on 65 too. Well, we should be able to get tar pits. What the heck's that?
Hi, Phil.
Oh, hello.
Hey, I'm Francine, the firefighter. I've just been testing my home fire extinguisher. No, be prepared and you won't be scared.
Oh, that's good advice.
Talking of preparation, I've got some information on that smelly motorhead. Apparently he's taking the pits to a place with the highest traffic density in the world. It's currently a British Crown colony, but it's going to be returned to China in 1997. Hey, hope that's a help. I've got to go and check my smoke detector. See ya.
All right. Whoa, gee, be careful up there. Whew. She's a very knowledgeable firefighter, isn't she, eh? Okay, gumshoes, which is it? Hong Kong, Macau, or Shanghai? Now, don't forget those clues we got from Francine. It's the highest traffic density, it's a British colony, and it's returning to China in 1997. Okay, lock in your answers. Oh, look at that. You guys are fast on the buzzers. Bridget, what's your answer?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Stephen?
Shanghai.
Shanghai. And Sandra?
Shanghai.
Shanghai. Well, the correct answer was, in fact, Hong Kong. Well, hey, good stuff. Bridget, that means you got 10 points there, so you're ahead now with 75, but you guys, you're still not out of it yet because this is the most important round. This is a great round. This is the risk round. This time, you get to decide how much you're going to risk. Okay, if you're right, we're going to add that to your score, but if you're wrong, we're going to subtract it. So there's not much difference at the moment, but it could all change soon because you can risk 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50 crime points. All right? Now, here is a part of the world where the top grunge is headed. Okay, so if you know this area well, you might want to risk a lot. If you don't know it very well, you mightn't want to risk anything. Okay, so lock in your wages.
Finger about it.
Okay, all right. Looks like we need a little bit of help here from our celebrity informants. And I think if I push this button here...
This is Marcus Slush reporting for CelebNet. Listen up, gumshoes. Top grunge has sneaked up north to Western Beach. He plans to stash the pits in some deserted part of the beach. He'll have no problems there. There's over 60 kilometres of shoreline to choose from. He was last seen in a four-wheel drive bus hooning up and down the sand. That's all from CelebNet. Go and get him.
Thanks, Marcus. Pretty neat button there, eh? I didn't even need to push it very hard. Okay, here we go. Where is it at? Is it Twilight Beach, 90 Mile Beach, or Makata Beach? Don't forget those clues. It's a northern west coast beach. and it's over 60 kilometres long. There we go, they're all locked in. Oh, it's getting tense. Bridget, how much did you risk?
I risked 10 points.
10 points. And Bridget, what's your answer?
90 Mile Beach.
That's right. Well done, 90 Mile Beach. Stephen, what did you... I can see by that smile on your face, you're pretty confident at the moment, aren't you? Hey? How much did you risk?
I risked 10.
10. And what's your answer?
90 Mile Beach.
90 Mile Beach. You got those 10 points. Oh, Sandra, looks like this could be the be-all and end-all. What's going to happen here? Sandra, how much did you risk?
10 points.
10 points. And what's the answer?
Twilight Beach.
Twilight Beach. Oh, no, it wasn't. But Sandra, you've lost it there. So, Bridget, you ended up on 85. Stephen, you had 75. And Sandra, with that 10 points you just lost, you're down to 55. But you were a great detective. You displayed the fine Acme qualities we like in detectives. So, Chief, what have we got for her?
Sandra, you've been a great detective, and today we have for you the Carmen Sandiego T-shirt and the Collins World Atlas. Thanks for your good work on this case. I salute you.
Looks like Top Grunge is cruising out on 90 Mile Beach. We better go and find him, because he's up to no good.
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
A grandfather. All tonight on CTV and Southern.
OK, Gumshoes, well, we've heard word that the tar pits and Top Grunge are heading south from 90 Mile Beach in Northland. We've got to go get them and bring them back. Can we do it?
Yeah!
All right, but don't worry, because we here at Acme, we never send our agents out into the field unprepared. Chief, how about a briefing?
Certainly. Acme CrimeNet informs me that Top Grunge has been tracked to Rotorua, North Island, New Zealand. Now, here's the scoop. Rotorua, otherwise known as Sulphur City, means second lake. In Rotorua, you'll find towering geysers, bubbling mud pools, and a pungent smell. Now, the folks down at Photo Recon have put together a few pics. Let's have a look. Rainbow Springs. Walk through native ferns and bush to these magical springs where you'll see some of the largest trout anywhere, including rainbow, brown, and North American brook trout. Geysers. Legend has it, Tohunga Ngātahorangi climbed up Mount Tongariro and was in danger of freezing to death, so he prayed to the gods to send fire to him. They did this with the geysers we see today, bubbling water, which erupts from underground. Skyline Sky Rides. Popular with visitors for the last 10 years, the Skyline Sky Ride offers panoramic views of Rotorua and the surrounding area. Well, that's Rotorua, Gumshoes. Now it's time to head into the field. But remember the Acme Triangle of Excellence. Vigilance, courage, dedication.
Okay, you all right? Well, looks like he's ended up in Rotorua, because that's where we are right now, and here are all the locations that you might be able to find Top Grunge and the tar pits, okay? So what you've got to do, first of all, you've got to find the loot. That's the tar pits. Once you've got that, then you can get, that's the evidence you need to be able to get the warrant, and once you've got the warrant, then that's when you can arrest the crook, Top Grunge, okay? So get the loot, warrant, and crook all in the same turn, then that's when you get the chance to catch Carmen Sandiego, okay? You ready?
Yep.
Well, you can look a bit happy about it there, Stephen. Are you ready now?
Yeah.
Good man. There we go. Okay. Well, Bridget, you were ahead in the last round, so pick away, and if you get the loot, warrant, or crook, then you get a free turn. Away you go.
Okay, 3D maze.
3D maze. Oh, no, nothing there. Stephen?
Thermal golf course.
Thermal golf course. Hey, you've got the crook straight away. Now you got to get something else. Get the loot or the warrant.
Bathhouse.
The bathhouse. Nope, nothing there. Bridget?
Thermal golf course.
Top Grunge, yep.
And Mokoia Islands.
Where's that? Mokoia Islands. Okay, now remember you've got to get the loot first, then the warrant, then the crook. Okay, Stephen, away you go.
Rainbow Springs.
Rainbow Springs. Boink, nothing there. Bridget?
Lake Rotorua.
Lake Rotorua. Nope, nothing there either. Stephen?
Blue and Green Lakes.
Blue and Green Lakes.
The loot.
Oh, he's got the loot. He's the man. Now, if you get the warrant, next, you could be doing it.
Polynesian Pools.
Polynesian Pools. No, nothing there, so, but we know where the loot is.
Okay.
Bridget?
Blue and Green Lakes.
The loot.
Blue and Green Lakes.
Rainbow Springs.
Rainbow Springs. No, nothing there. Stephen?
Blue and Green Lakes.
Yep.
The Buried Village.
The Buried Village. Doing.
Blue and Green Lakes.
Blue and Green Lakes.
Mount Tarawera.
Mount Tarawera. Hey! Stephen.
Blue and Green Lakes. Hell's Gate.
Hell's Gate. Oh, no, nothing there. Oh, Bridget.
Blue and Green Lakes.
Yep.
The Gondola.
The gondola. No. Oh, my God, make myself a cup of tea and leave you guys to it. Come on, Stephen, here we go.
The Blue and Green Lakes.
Yep. Yep.
The Luge.
The luge. No, nothing there.
Blue and Green Lakes.
Now, how did I know you were going to say that?
The Geyser.
The geyser. Phil Warren's now.
Thermal Golf Course.
The thermal golf course. Yay! Good stuff. All right, Bridget, come over here. Come over here. You have done it. You have caught Top Grunge. Watch your Swede there, because it's going to sconce you. Here we go. All right. Put him behind bars. Grab it. Pull the chains. Get rid of him. Top Grunge! All right. Excellent. Well done, Bridget. But, Stephen, you did mighty fine too. You were a great detective. You tracked him halfway across the world and almost put him behind bars. And because you've been so good, we've got something awesome for you as well. Chief?
Stephen, for giving it your best, we have for you our official Carmen Sandiego T-shirt and the Collins World Atlas. And to help you on your next journey, 2 Soup Sleuth cameras from Kodak. You're covered with the wet weather and the daytime flash cameras. Nice work, Stephen.
Oh, hey, good stuff. Hey, you happy about that, Bridget?
Yeah.
Hey, you got a smile on your face now, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, why don't you wipe the smile off Carmen Sandiego's face by catching her next round? Would you like to do that?
Yeah.
All right, well, she's probably watching, so tell her that you're after her. Away you go.
I'm after you, Carmen.
Carmen Sandiego.
Believe it.
Yeah. Well, Bridget, you look pretty happy with yourself now. Hey, you captured Top Grunge. You feel good?
Yeah.
You feel confident?
Yeah.
You reckon Carmen should be scared?
Yep.
All right, now, if you get her, what happens, Chief?
If you do, Bridget, we have for you from Dick Smith Electronics gift vouchers to the value of $300. Now, you can do a lot of sleuthing with these, so good luck.
She's a slippery old customer, Carmen, but I reckon that you might... Who, Bridget? What's that smell? Oh, phew. Oh, hey, looks like Top Grunge has sent us a little bit of a message there, Bridget. Read that. Who? He's a smelly guy there, Top Grunge. What does that say?
Look for her in Southeast Asia and the Pacific.
Southeast Asia and the Pacific. Well, Bridget, looks like you and I are after Southeast Asia and the Pacific.
Cool.
Bridget, here's a list of places Carmen may have travelled. French Polynesia, Western Australia, Cambodia, North Island, Papua New Guinea, Tonga, Myanmar, formerly Burma, New Caledonia, Indonesia, Tasmania. Phil, take Bridget to the map.
Hey, all right, Bridget. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to track Carmen through 10 different countries. You've got to identify each country with a marker. If you get it right, you'll hear this. And if you get it wrong, you'll hear this. Okay, you've got 45 seconds. You've got to get 7 countries, and then you win the major prize. If you try a country and you don't get it within 2 goes, just move on, all right?
Yeah.
You're all set?
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Bridget. Come over here. Here's the first marker. Come on, guys. Give her a hand. There we go. Here's the first marker. Start the clock going. Are you ready? First country is Tasmania. First place. First place, Tasmania. Go on. You got it right. Indonesia, Bridget. Go for Indonesia. Good stuff. That's it. You've got it right. New Caledonia. Go, Bridget. You've got 2 countries. No, that's not it. Try again. Just keep going. Hurry, Bridget. Just hurry. Just leave it there if you don't want to. Come on, over here. Next country, Myanmar. Go, Bridget. Keep it going. Hurry up. That's good. You've got 3 countries. Tonga. Go for Tonga, Bridget. Come on, hurry up. Time's running out. Yes, you got it right. Come on. Papua New Guinea. Go, Bridget. You've got 4 countries. No, that's not it. That's okay. North Island. You know where that is? Oh, there it is. It's all ended up. Well done. Well, you got 4 countries here, Bridget. You almost got it. You tried really hard. You did very, very well. And for trying as hard as you did, we've got something incredibly special for you. Chief, what have we got?
Bridget, we're all very proud of the good work you did throughout the day, and we here at Acme headquarters have something you'll really enjoy. It's our official Carmen Sandiego T-shirt and the Collins World Atlas, and the Ungawa Swatch Watch, which will keep you on time and looking good when you're next out sleuthing. Thanks for your good work on this case. I salute you.
Woohoo! Well done, Bridget. You almost did it, but there's only one thing left we've got to get you to do now. You know what that is, of course. Do it, Chemistry Boiz!
Well, she sneaks around the world from Cayenne to Carolina. Sticky-fingered filter from Berlin down to Belize. Well, she'll take you for a ride on a slow boat to China. Tell me, where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
Still there's old South Korea, making Antarctica fry uncle from Ritzy to Greenland. Well, we're singing the blues. Well, they never often saw her till the me come to the jungle. Tell me,
Where in the world is
Carmen Sandiego?
She drove from Nashville to Norway, down here to Zimbabwe, Chicago to Czechoslovakia, and back.
Well, she raced from Pakistan and ran again to Scandinavia. Then she'll stick him up down under and go pick-pick-pocket Perth.
Thanks to New Zealand on Air for helping me catch Top Grunge today. I'm glad he's behind bars.